Hi guys, so this weekend we are at Tunnel Bend in the Victorian High Country. We're celebrating Shane's 50th birthday with a couple of great friends, and we're going to take you around our camper trailer setup. I think personally it's absolutely perfect for two people, for a couple and for solo campers. We're going to step you through the camper, the things that we've done to it and the things that I personally really love about it. So this is a 2021 Signature Deluxe 2 camper trailer, and let's talk first about the 23.0 rooftop tent. Kid in me loves that the rooftop tent's a bit like having a tree house. It's warm and cozy, you've got great views and you're up off the ground. So up here for sleeping we've got a condensation pad, we've got a Black Wolf self-inflating mattress, and then for my comfort, because I'm a little bit like, what's that?
Really?
I'm the girly soft. No. The fairy tale with the wolf and the three bears. Goldilocks. Like Goldilocks, it's got to be just right. So on top of the self-inflating mattress, we put a mattress topper from Clark Rubber. That just helps, especially when it's a bit cold, you've got some achy bits. So we've got that. We've also got, again, because I'm a bit precious, a 12-volt electric blanket, which is fabulous. And then on top of that, obviously, doona, blanket, and so forth. Up in here, Shane has put some lights, a strip light, and you can make it brighter and dimmer. That's excellent. I like to read before I go to bed. We've also got this like Velcroed pouch pocket thing, which is handy to put your nighttime bits and pieces. We pop the iPad in the clear pocket there. Watch a movie before bed, and 2 access points technically. I use the ladder up and down in the middle of the night, and then Shane likes to crawl out the front door down the front of the trailer. One of the really cool things about this tent is how dark it is. It's called LST, light suppression technology, and I tell you what, in here I was still in bed this morning at 7 a.m. and the only way I knew it was 7 a.m. and daylight was there is a tiny peak of light coming through where we'd unzipped the top of the window. So super dark, fabulous. You have no idea how light it is outside. So I'm going to take you through all the storage compartments in the trailer now. What's in this one? I don't know. That's the back end of the pantry. Behind door number 2, we have the Juclar hot tap for our shower. It's all plumbed in. In here we have additional storage, one of our camp ovens. We do like to do a lot of campfire cooking. Well, Shane likes to do a lot of campfire cooking and I will eat it. And then lots of additional storage there. We've got lights all around the place, really powerful, really bright on all 4 corners. We've got 12-volt sockets. There's a few of them around the place as well. One on each corner, apparently. Jerry can storage. We've got hose, and then this big box here, which is additional storage. Can you get that, please? Currently we've got the toilet in there, but like still loads more storage for all sorts of things in that box there. We haven't needed to use the toilet here. One, because I'm actually not that precious and will do a bush wee. But there's toilets right there. And I tell you what, that is a huge luxury in the middle of the night in winter, not to have your bare bum out under a tree when you need to pee. Around in the kitchen, we've got the gas bottle here, the camp kitchen here, a drawer for cutlery. This is additional bench space that pulls out, and then additional bench space here with your gas cooktop underneath. So this is a Dometic gas cooktop, really, really good. We have had a little bit of issues with the wind though, so we're looking to get the K-on windshields, which will just hopefully speed up the heating process when we're cooking with this.
They just go like a disc that's there.
They go like a disc that's there, apparently. Let us know if any of you guys have used these and what you think of them. We'd love to know. Over here, you've got the sink that all pops up. You've got drying racks and things for your sponges and dish liquid and all of that. And then that drains down into a bucket reservoir underneath there. One of the cool things that Shane's put into the camper trailer is all of the cupboards and storage in here. It's all marine carpet, which sticks really well to Velcro. So to help keep things organized, he's got all these little tubs with different specific things in Velcro on the bottom so they don't get jostled around while you're traveling. That is awesome. One of the things that I really like about the camper trailer is that the simple stuff I know how to use and it works and it's easy. So I can get up, I can make myself a cuppa, I can boil the water for a wash and so forth. And, you know, it just works and it's easy. So we've got another one of these lights here, which is excellent. They're down low, so they're focused on what you're working on the bench. But sometimes you do want a light that's up higher, and Shane's trialing out this one here, which is magnetic, so you can move it around the camp. It's dimmable. It's got different warmth settings as well. And that's been really handy too for cooking. Next, we've got the pantry cupboard. Again, lots more space, and the cupboard doors become additional bench space, which is really handy for doing things. Got lots of condiments and sauces and things in there, and lots more storage in there. We've just got things in tubs and so forth. So this cupboard here houses the control panel for all of our power, fridge, pumps and lights. It's also got some speakers. Shane's done more Velcroing in here, which keeps things nice and tidy. So these little containers all have Velcro on the bottom. We've even got it on the torch so that you know where to find that. All your sort of things that you want easy access to in a nice neat spot, glasses, toilet paper, that sort of thing. There's also this huge void for more storage. At the moment we've got the Jackery in it, which is an absolute godsend. So the camper trailer does come with its own speakers. Honestly though, we haven't really used them. Most camper trailers these days will come with a stereo and speakers of some sort, but they're not the optimal solution. So you might bring your own little JBL speaker. You'll usually get better sound out of those. So behind our shower tent here, we've got another cupboard that's got all the batteries in it. A great little thing that Shane's put on is miniature spirit level. There's also one on the front as well. Really good thing to just make sure as you're setting up camp that your camper trailer's level. In this little cupboard here, we've got more storage, extension leads for the solar panel. This slide out drawer here is where we've got our 75-litre Waco Dometic fridge. There's even still a little bit of storage room at the front and the back, which is where we keep the fire lighters, fire poker and gloves and so forth. We've also got another 45-litre fridge in the car. And so the setup for this weekend, we've used that one just as a fridge, and this one we've got set up as half fridge, half freezer. Freezer in the back, fridge in the front. And in this cupboard here, we have room for a hammer and also the straps for the awning. So on the camper trailer, we've got the Falcon 270 awning. Why do I like it? I like it because in the time that I've unloaded the firewood, Shane has got the awning up and pretty much set up the rest of camp. So it is super quick and easy. It gives you an amazing amount of undercover space to work in and use as extra living space. And it does have walls as well. So if you've got some bad weather, you've basically got yourself a tent. So there are tie downs and poles for every awning, every corner, but usually unless it's really windy, we just put up the two. Shane's added the springs onto the tie downs here so that if it's windy, the spring will take the tension rather than pull the tent pegs out of the ground. There's a ground cover mat. What's it called, baby?
Ground mat.
It's a ground mat, handy just for keeping things a bit clean around your campsite. And we also put around where the ladder is on the other side, little rubber mat to stand on so you can take your shoes on and off without getting your feet dirty. On the upper level of the camper trailer, you've got loads of storage. So we normally fill all of this side and all of the other side with firewood. And that's definitely enough to do you for 2 or 3 nights of being away. And then in the middle that goes all the way through, you've got additional storage, which we use to put like chairs and tables. First got the camper trailer, it was really hard to fill with water, it took ages. What we've since worked out is rather than fill from the, what do you call it? The filling hole. Shane's put a hose attachment onto the drain down the bottom here, and that's a far quicker way. So you attach your hose to that, turn it on, have the filling hole around the other side open to let the air out as you're filling it, and fills a gazillion times faster. We've also got the Sanhema shower tent, which is a new addition. We haven't needed it for showering this weekend. We were only here for a couple of nights, but it's excellent to use as like a privacy room, so you can can get changed. We could also put the toilet in there, which again we haven't needed for this weekend, but you can see in here we've got a mat on the floor so you can get changed in privacy, keep your feet clean and dry. It's got that same black something technology
To stop silhouettes.
to stop silhouettes. So we've got lights strung up inside. That means when you've got your lights on inside at night and you're in the nutty, no one's going to see your silhouette through the shower curtain. So we chose this type of camper over the other ones for a couple of reasons. One, because usually Shane will be out camping on his own, so it's got to be quick and easy for him to set up without any other help. I'll come along occasionally, but the great thing is that by the time I've unloaded and stacked all the firewood, all of this is set up and ready to go. It literally takes no more than 10 minutes, which is incredible. That's with one person doing that all on their own. The next sort of setup that you've got on from ours is what our friends have. That's what's called a forward fold camper trailer. To get all of that set up with the annex and everything, it probably took them about an hour with the two of them working away. So huge difference in the time and also how many people are needed to get that camp set up. And then further down, we've got what we call the flotel. Our mates in their gooseneck, which is like a caravan that can also bring the horses, and that is amazing as well. Again, for them, it probably takes them 10 minutes to wind the awning out, get their chairs and tables, and they're ready to go. So 3 different degrees of camp setup, and each with their own pros and cons. So the main reasons that we chose this camper trailer is it's lightweight. It weighs about 1,400 kilos, which makes it really maneuverable. We can wheel it around at home to get it in and out of the shed on our own without needing to hook it up to a vehicle every time. The second reason is you are up off the ground for sleeping. You're safe from wild dogs and things like that. You're also up off the cold, damp ground in inclement weather. And the third thing is how quick and easy it is to set up and pack up. So we're going to pack up today, head home, and we'll catch you again next week.